Hey everyone, it's Aurus, J. Sanchez, and
Onelfree.
what's up everyone? We're back. The duo's back. This is my buddy Onelfree. He's actually a digital marketing expert. And today we're actually going to be talking about a topic that many times Onelfree and me, we get hundreds of people to DM us every week on Instagram. They send us snaps. They ask us questions on YouTube, on Facebook. They want to know, how can I, as a personal brand or as a person or as a company, how can I monetize on social media, on different social media platforms, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Snapchat, on Instagram? So he's actually going to go over 2 tips, and then I'm going to give you some stuff, what you can do to start to begin to make some money on social media. So first, let's begin with Onelfree, and please pay attention to what we both have to say.
Okay, so the main thing, of course, everyone wants to make money on social media, especially today, right?
Yes.
They want to be an influencer. They want to do all these things, right? But how is it that you can monetize? And we're not saying if you already have a following. We're saying even if you're already starting out, you can do these things. Okay, guys? So the main thing is that you want to be giving value day in and day out. If you can, multiple times a day across multiple platforms. That's the main thing. You always want to be giving value. And you do not want to be too salesy, but you don't want to forget to ask for the sale,
That's
of
so
course.
Important.
So the main thing is, what is it that you're going to sell? That's a question that you have to ask yourself. You have to align that with your passion, with what you like to do, and with what you actually feel comfortable selling, right? Because a lot of people say, hey, I'm going to get this course and I'm going to start promoting this course because everyone else is making money off of it.
True.
But what if that course is not about what you do, You have to actually make that align with what you do. Once you do that, and you find out what is it that you have to offer, then that's when you start offering it. It can be something as simple as a half-hour Skype call, like Aurus likes to do.
Yeah, I do. I love doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to charge people for your time because your time is valuable. I value my time. You value your time. Everyone should value their time. So
Even you.
That's a price that you have to put on your time. I know people that have built huge businesses and they charge up to $5,000 per hour for their time because that's what it's worth. I'm not saying that you should charge, but that's just one way, right, of doing it. You can start that immediately. So that's one tip, guys.
So that's one tip. And something, what he says is so true. It's like, you have to give value, a lot of value. But now I'm gonna add something else, free value. Because you're right, you can do affiliate marketing, which is you can offer a product or a course and everything. But if it's not aligned with your brand, first of all, it's not gonna go so well because you're targeting the wrong people. But on top of that, if you're just trying to sell, yeah, some people might buy it, but it's not gonna be a lot, and you're gonna look too pushy, too salesy. What I like to do, and also Onelfree has done the same thing too, is I like to get information from the course, and I give it as little bits and pieces on my Instagram or my Snapchat or my YouTube or whatever. I like to give information, give you tips, and I give you like a lot of tips, a lot of freebies, a lot of techniques, a lot of tips that you can actually use. And then later on, that's when I say, but if you want to know more, then buy this course. Or even better yet, here's a 20% discount coupon code. Here's a 50% discount coupon code. But what we do first, we give you value. The reason why people don't mind giving us money out of their pocket is because we just give. We give 90% of the time. We just give so much information, things that are actually going to help you. And then once we ask for something, you know that it's really going to help you out because you already trust us. You have to build that trust, that online trust, because you don't really know us. We don't really know you. But through video, through our tips, through how we speak, our tonality, everything, you can begin to trust us little by little. Once there's that trust, people will not mind. They will not mind to give you money, especially if you're trying to help them out. Now, Onelfree, I just wanted to add that to what Onelfree said. Now, Onelfree is going to give you a second tip that's definitely going to help you now.
Okay, so this tip right now is tactical, right? So this is tactical advice. We get a lot of questions from people that they want to know, okay, I know what it is I want to do. For example, I want to be an outdoor photographer and I'm posting all these pictures. My account is not growing anything. So can you give me a shout out? I always get these kind of messages. So how is it that you can grow your account? Well, here's one tactical advice. You go on Instagram, right? And you go to search on hashtags.
Show them.
You go to the search to the search. Instagram search is very useful, guys, and the same with Twitter search. So you go to Instagram search, and you search hashtags, and you find hashtags in your niche, guys. In your niche. So let's say, okay, I'm an outdoor
Photography.
yeah. So you start with outdoor, let's say, right? So you start looking through, and you see at the top it says related hashtags. That's very important too, guys. So once you look at that, then you start seeing all the other hashtags on top of there. Then you actually start to see who's already at the top of those hashtags.
Okay.
Those are influencers in your niche more than likely. You can start following them. You can start engaging with their content, engaging with the people that engage with their content.
Ooh, that's good. Okay,
And that's when you start to attract. You like and you comment and you follow them. You send them DMs, and that's how you start to build relationships without even having to worry about you know, my account is not growing, etc. All these things. You're like, instead of complaining, you're going out there and you're doing something about it, and you're gonna see it's gonna come back to you. People are gonna like and comment and say, "Hey, man, I saw one of your comments on this big page." So I wanted to connect, you know. And if you do this consistently, don't just do 1 or 2 comments and say, "Okay, I did what he said, so now let's wait to see my account grow."
No, you gotta do way more.
You gotta keep doing it, and there's tools that can help you do this stuff. But guys, there's no shortcuts. You gotta put in the work. You always want to think beyond what others are doing. You don't want to put out the same content that everyone else is putting out. That's why I say you want to be above the grade, so to speak. Okay, guys? So that's the tactical advice. Go on other people's pages, like, comment, send them DMs. Within your niche, look at the influencers, look at the people that engage with them on a daily basis. You also start to engage, become part of that tribe.
I think that's a great advice, and he actually told me this a while back, like a year ago. I started doing it, and it did work. If you see mine, you're like, he's close to 40,000 followers.
Yeah,
I'm close to 20,000 followers. Right, he started before me, but it does work. And you know something that I like to add is this: when you send the DMs, don't text. I don't text. I don't send text DMs. We both know he started doing this too. I convinced him to do it too. Is send the video messages on the DM. So just whip out your phone. Instead of writing, you send a video message. People love that. So personal. What I do is I go on their account, I see their name, and then on the video I say their name. Right, and it sounds like it sounds like I know them. I read their bio, I see their posts, I tell them what posts I like, and if there's anything I can do to help them out, I ask them, well, what are your personal goals this year? It's something that I can help you with, or we can help each other out and leverage our pages and stuff like that. Another thing that you can do is actually, depending on your niche, you can actually team up with a nonprofit. Team up with a nonprofit. And just by doing that, tell them, hey, I really support your foundation. Is it okay if you and me, if we work together? Usually nonprofits will do a lot of PR for you. They will mention you in newspapers, in their publications. You will gain followers because they have a huge following already. But you have to really be passionate about that foundation, about their message, about what they're about. Once you can do that, they're gonna help you out, and you help them out. So you would have to do a post about their foundation. You would have to network with them, but it's not that hard. It really is not that hard. And let me see for one more.
People just don't want to put in the work, man. Sometimes, and it takes work, it takes time, but it's gonna pay off, and you have to do it. There's no shortcuts, guys. That's just the way it is.
And if you can do this, then you can make money off of it. For example, once you get a bigger following, a couple of things that, like the cliche that people do, shout outs. You can sell shout outs. You can make a good business out of that. If someone says, oh, give me a shout out, you can charge them $20. And if you get 10 shout outs a day, 20 times 10 is? 200. I'm really bad at math. Really bad. I actually failed the trigonometry a whole entire year in my junior year. I was not good at math. So then, you can make money doing shout outs. You can also make money like what I do by my time. But in order to do that, you have to become an authority, right?
Yes.
And your niche, like he is one. Like, in what niche are you an authority in?
Well, I would say in the digital marketing niche in general, online marketing, of course, and I'm building my way for it to be more of a general marketing sense.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, but this guy is gonna be probably by like 100K by early next January, probably.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, 100K easy.
We're gonna,
You better help me out too.
For sure, man. Today, one of his videos got almost 5,000 views, but that's because he's been slowly building there. Whatever he used to get 142 views. He used to get 27 views.
It was depressing.
No,
No,
but but he used to do it.
Yeah.
He got 27 views, but he paid attention to each one of those 27 views.
Yeah, and I engaged with all those people, and I actually made them a part of my community, a part of my family. Actually, he actually gave me a great tip. If you want to make money on social media, before you do that, you have to build a community and name your community something, right? So then once you go on Snapchat or you go on Instagram or Facebook Live, you say, hey, like in my case, I call my community, my conversationals tribe. Everyone knows who follows me. They're like, oh, that's Aurus. Let's go see what he has to say. And they don't mind spending money. As long as they get to know you, like you, and trust you, they'll spend money. Like in my case, I charge people on Skype calls $350, $150, $450, $1,000, and stuff like that. I can do it depending if they're a business, personal brand, and what they want. But people don't mind paying money because we can just give so much. The first thing he said, that Onelfi said, was about just giving, putting in the work, giving a lot of free content. People will not mind giving you money. Now, we know we kind of ranted a little bit, but we're going to end here.
Yeah.
So where can people find you?
Well, of course, you can find me on Instagram at workwithonel. So that's workwith, ONEL. You can also go to onelfree.com. That's ONELFRI.com.
Awesome. I'm actually going to put those things probably here or here or here or here. Just somewhere around there. But the words are going to come up. And go follow him. It's totally worth it. He has some great posts that can inspire you, motivate you. But on top of that, you're actually going to learn something. So go follow him. You won't regret it. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. I would really appreciate it.
Guys.
Thank you guys so much. Until next time.
All right.